Morning, everybody. Jason, Cody, Hollis Farms. Opening morning, a big boy turkey season in Mississippi this morning, and it is 28 degrees. We dressed up more than deer season this morning. They ought to gobble, but boy, it's gonna be hard to be still on one. We're going to have us a good hide in case we have to move a little bit. Whew, it's chilly. We're gonna go after them and see what happens.
These turkeys are in some short pines. They right behind the truck. They may see the truck before they get here. I ain't never seen them roost in trees this small, but I think they coming. Strutting in circles in there. They ain't moving yet. They'll move in a little bit.
Alright, y'all. So me and Cody has come out. I'm not gonna say we got whooped. These turkeys were in a odd place this morning. 28 degrees. Still low 30s. We've been there a while. I couldn't get a mouth call to work. I don't know if I had to make. I couldn't get a mouth call to blow right this morning. Nothing. We had the turkeys gobbling, several turkeys gobbling. I just can't figure out these trees right here. I mean, we never hardly got 100 yards from the truck. Them trees ain't 8 or 9. I don't think that's where they was roosting. There's a little hardwood strip right on the edge. I thought they was gonna come through it. I ain't sure yet. They kind of slowed down. They're moving somewhere right now, and I know I've seen them in this field before that we drove through. So I told Cody, let's jump in the truck and drive at least back away from where they are. I don't know. That's one thing about these pine trees. As they grow and you're managing your trees and you're cutting trees, and you have to kind of, when they move into a different spot, you kind of have to figure out how to fool with them. But lots of gobbling. I'm froze. I done got stiff. Our toes is cold. Golly, I about couldn't get up from that tree a while ago, but I got some little muffins and a Dr. Pepper and Rice Krispie treat. We've been to sit here and warm our toes up and eat and probably start checking some fields. We didn't push them just real hard this morning. Kind of hate when I get to a spot and you're just sitting there and you're not sure what to do, but that's kind of where we're at right now. We're gonna figure something out. Alright, I telling Cody, I believe that may be the coldest that I've ever been turkey hunting, starting off with. So anyway, we're sitting there. I got both our toes is froze, and I am stiff. My back ain't hurting too bad this morning, but I got stiff. I'm about to get out and stretch a little bit. I think we're studying on these turkeys where they's at. I was telling Cody, every time we get a new pine plantation that's been clear cut and it comes of age, you have to figure out how to hunt around it, and that's where I'm at right now, thinking as good as we've had already with the youth season, I'm just not gonna push them and get crazy today. But I'm gonna warm my toes up. We got all season. I'm gonna warm my toes up before I get too crazy with these things, and loosen up a little bit, and we'll probably go check some fields here in a little bit. But they was hammering. I'm talking about it took them a little while to get going. Hooted up an owl this morning. Cody thought that was pretty good. He was close too, hooting right at us. Once they finally got to gobbling, we just wasn't exactly in the right spot, and they weren't exactly where I thought they were gonna be. But I don't know, I gotta do some mouth call practicing and stuff too, because I was awful this morning. I can't believe they gobbled at me.
Alright, so me and Cody ate a little breakfast, and I actually fell asleep for a minute. I've been feeling like crap, but anyway, kind of opening day blues so far. Youth season was super good, but we finna start sneaking around, see if we can't find something. this is day 2 of the season. We got on some turkeys yesterday, kind of in a funny place. They gobbled and gobbled and gobbled. And we just kind of come up with a plan for this morning, and we got in here early in this little hardwood bottom. It's still early. A little overcast this morning. We was planning on the turkeys being up there. And I'm not sure this ain't a different group. But they're not gobbling there like yesterday, but we was pointing that way before daylight. And a turkey gobbled behind us. And then they answered my call, so we spun around the tree and it wasn't no time. I'm not sure what I got on film, but it was a bunch of turkeys, but 3 longbeards came in on us. They were really in range, but behind some stuff, and we couldn't move. So it's a pretty big creek or ditch right there. They didn't want to fly it right at us, I guess. So they went right up there, and they can see so good in here. I don't know. We got them to break down and gobble right there, and they was looking, but I don't know if they saw something they didn't like or couldn't see the hen. There was a bunch of hens. There are several on the other side of them. I could hear calling, so I know that's probably where they went. I wished I'd have known they was roosted there to start with. We'd have been that way a little bit, but that was fun. It happened. I'm talking about they come running in and then stop. They might know they probably heard us spinning around the tree. But anyway, they couldn't see no hen, so it was fun though. It ain't over yet. It's cloudy today. I wish that sun pop on out. It's cold too. So we heard another one up here, somewhere up here, man, go gobbling. We gonna slip up here and see if we can hear him or do something with him. If we can't, we just gonna ease on out of here.
All right, y'all, time for a little important information, what I think is, and some updates. So anyway, that wraps up the first 2 mornings of big boy turkey season. We've been youth hunting for a little bit. That's the first 2 mornings for the grown-ups or big boy season. First morning, I hadn't got a lot of footage the first 2 days, period, but I'm going to tell y'all what went on. First morning, me and Cody kind of set up on some birds somewhere I really hadn't never set up before and gobbled like crazy, and just kind of wouldn't move, stayed in one spot for a long time. And lots of gobbling, more than one turkey, so that kind of wrapped up the first day. And then this morning, me and Cody got up early going after them same turkeys, and we looped way around and got in there and got set up way before daylight. Turkey gobbled behind us, and I didn't immediately, a pretty good piece off, I didn't immediately turn us around because I was waiting on these turkeys from the previous morning to go ahead and gobble. And they never did, and I called a time or two of these turkeys behind us, and they answered, and boy, next time they answered, they was coming. So me and Cody spun around on the tree real quick and got pointed at them, and it was 3 of them that come in there with, they had one hen with them. I'm pretty sure just one hen. We was kind of hunkered down. It was early, but I could hear some more hens and sound like a jake or two. The other that these turkeys left from. They come in there and looked, and they needed about 3 or 4 more steps for Cody to get a shot. I think I probably could have raised up and got a shot. I'm not sure what all kind of footage I got at all, but I probably could have raised up and got one, but I wanted them to get 4 or 5 more steps and give Cody a shot at them. Anyway, they ended up coming right in there, and they needed, like I said, 4 or 5 more steps, and they turned around and come around, and they flew the little creek there, and I thought they was finna come down through there or hit that road we came in on and come, but they drifted away. But I'm pretty sure I got them all 3 stretching out gobbling that one time after they flew the creek. But so that kind of, me and Cody's just been hunting in the mornings. We hadn't hunted in the afternoons. I used to hunt in the afternoons all the time, but I don't as quite as much anymore because I hunt just about every morning. Sometimes I will. Like, I love hunting in the afternoons, probably one of my favorite times, but just hunt so much in the mornings, I need to kind of catch up on things. And Cody out of school this week, and also we've he been wanting to do some other stuff in the evenings, ball, whatever. So we've been just doing the mornings so far. But really, first 2 mornings, super excited, a lot of gobbling, and had a real good youth with Cody. And but anyway, I don't pressure these turkeys that bad. I kind of fool with them every day and then try to kind of get in the right spot. But anyway, the information that I want to give y'all, this camera that I fooled with this morning and right now is a little cheap Sony camera. I've showed it to y'all before, but what's happened, the more I walk, my back is getting better, I think. Still a little issues with my legs, which I think it is going to help in time with the exercises and strengthening of my lower back that I'm doing. I think that's all going to get better, but I did notice if I my other camera, it's not, you wouldn't think it's heavy, but you start toting the camera and the tripod and a shotgun, and a shotgun also, and walking as much as we are, it'll get to getting you sore. So what I did last night, I got this little camera out and I got a little bitty tripod. This one does have a remote to it, and I didn't carry it this morning. I'm fixing to work on that here in just a minute, because that makes all the difference in the world when you can work that remote and all that. You can get and zoom with it and all that. I'm just trying to get as light as I can, trying to take his back, trying to take care of this back and trying to get it better. But so sometimes I'll carry my big one depending on the situation, my plan that I'm going in that day. But I knew me and Cody was going to be walking in a long way this morning. And I mean, I'm about as light as I can get with my vest and my shotgun, and now with the camera and all. But anything, I put on a heavier pair of boots, it just makes it worse. So we just kind of got to keep trying to get back in shape. I do feel better. And also, night right before the season, today is Thursday, season open Wednesday. So Tuesday night I started getting sick. Golly, I told Sissy, I said, on top of everything, I said, I'm going to be sick opening morning. Of course, I ain't planning on missing. It's going to be bad if I miss. But anyway, enough of that. I took some medicine. I think I'm getting better, just kind of snotty, stopped up and whatnot. But what I want y'all to do, for those of y'all that listened all the way through the video, y'all comment below. The first day of this video will be with my big camera, which wasn't much footage, but you can tell a little difference. And I'm going to be in, this will probably be the first one I ever put together with both cameras, 2 days. So not a lot of footage. We'll be getting some better footage, but y'all comment below if y'all can tell enough difference to worry about. I'm trying to find a camera that's in between, and I got my eye on one in between my big Canon and this little Sony. Kind of studying on it. You can get a lot tied up in these cameras, and if this one, the first videos I did for years was with a camera just like this, and the audio is super on it. I'm ready to hear them turkeys gobble on this. I think I had it on. The audio on this little thing, as small as it is, I mean, this thing is half the size of the palm of my hand. The audio is unreal. The quality, you know, early or motion is not real good, but you know, just sitting on that tripod and filming the turkeys, as long as it's good daylight, which normally it is. Them turkeys come in pretty early this morning, but normally it is. You got a little light, and sometimes it'll not be quite as crisp in a sunshiny type situation, not just right. You know, there's a purpose for those bigger cameras, and I love my big camera. I love the quality, don't get me wrong, but y'all just bear with me. We got to get this back better. Now, there's going to be plenty times that I carry my big one, but some of these situations where I know I got to walk a long way and kind of get in there like we did this morning, I'm not near as sore coming out toting this thing as I am with my big one. And it's amazing what maybe an extra pound or two, whatever it is, will make, but it makes a big difference. It's like I've heard a fella say before that goes on a big elk hunt. He said ounces equals pounds and pounds equal pain, and by golly, I get it with this lower back. But anyway, I think it'll be fine, but y'all comment below and see what y'all think. Y'all bear with me. We're gonna get some footage, and even if it is with this camera, I think we'll be fine. But anyway, day 1 and 2 in the books. We'll keep hammering at it. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.